Today we got a little treat for you. We're gonna have RV armor placed onto our roof of our camper. A little extra protectant. Howdy folks. All right, so a few months back I noticed a little ripple inside my bedroom ceiling on the camper. Little tiny spot, maybe a few inches, but it was obviously there was something wrong there. A little bit of moisture got in. So I jumped up on the camper and with my son, and we inspected the area, and of course we find this little tiny pinhole in the die core. You almost couldn't see it. So we were lucky. We bought this camper late in the season last year, and we had a mild winter, luckily, so we didn't have a lot of snow, so the snow wasn't up there on the top of the camper for any length of time. So the beginning of this season we had such a heavy rain, it was like torrential several times. So what was happening is, in the area where this pinhole was, the water was accumulating, and then being in a shady site where we get barely any sun, so nothing dries out, it takes forever, that water was working its way into that little spot. So luckily we caught it very quick, so there was no real damage, but that helped me seal the deal on going forward with this RV armor. But in the meantime, I had to go out and get some die core, and I re-inspected the rest of the roof. I sealed up this little spot and it was fine. The area inside the camper dried out. I aired the camper out. There was no further damage. It was perfect, not a problem. But it shows you the construction of these campers is they're pretty much garbage. I don't care what camper you buy, what manufacturer you go by, they're all pretty much built by the same people. It's all light materials, and they sticking them together with bubble gum practically. But it is what it is, right? So fast forward to today. Today the job was actually finished, but we decided to go with the RV armor for several reasons. Number one, this added a real good level of protection to my roof. I am not a fan of RV or travel trailer rubber roofs. I hate them. I think the construction is garbage. I don't care if it's fiberglass, PVC, whatever. I think they're all junk. So after researching the products and different products out there, I decided to go with the RV armor. One of the main things, I mean, the quality I think is there, but one of the main things is the technicians come out to wherever the camper is. So we were able to do it at our campground in a 3-day span, and it worked out perfect. We had great weather, blah blah blah. So day one, which we'll go through, and I'll try and edit the video properly, but day one he did a thorough cleaning of the camper roof. I mean, he was up there with a pressure sprayer for, geez, he had to be up there an hour and a half, scrubbing and scrubbing every nook and cranny and all the old sealant and everything. And he did an inspection. So he actually saw that spot where I repaired, and I explained to him what happened. But he was good. He was a sharp kid. His name was Darren, and you know, I would recommend anybody request him if you have any of this work done. So anyway, he did the inspection. So that first day he put down the resin, and it's, I don't know if they're calling it a base coat or whatever, but that resin, you brush it around, you cut it in, and once you do that, then you roll it on the existing roof. And I'm kind of glad that we were able to leave the existing roof. I didn't want to do a full tear down, whatever. I didn't need it, and he said I didn't need it either, so I trusted him. But anyway, you roll it on with a roller, and what that does is it hardens the rubber roof, and it also creates a condition to where the base coat will really adhere to this thing. So day one, that was basically it. Day two, he went around and he caulked everything. He had a couple different types of caulk, but he was very meticulous. He caulked the edges where the gutter is. So basically this whole roofing, starting with the base coat, the best way I can explain it, you're putting a helmet on top of your camper. It's a pliable helmet, but it's got better protection advantages than a rubber roof. It also it hardens a little bit, but it's still pliable. It still flexes. But once he's done with all that, then he sealed again today on day 3. And well, actually, let me backtrack. On day 2, he went around all the areas with, I was calling it toilet paper, but it's this like mesh screen that they lay down, and they put their flash over that, and then they do the base coat over that. So that was an important step. So today was the last day, and he went around with the flashing again, and really this last coat kind of smooths everything out, and it really makes it look nice. So I'll be putting a bunch of before and after pictures and everything. But one of the other reasons I did this RV Armor is because the warranty is transferable. So as of right now, we plan on keeping this camper a long time. But down the road, if the stars align and I can get like a good trade on a toy hauler or something like that, I might do it, or sell it outright. But if I sell it privately, I should be able to get a little bit more money or a little more value in the camper because of this roof system. It's not that you're never going to touch it again. I mean, there's still maintenance to be had. You still got to go up there and inspect it. But the biggest plus is, okay, so I go up there and clean it, but I don't have to treat the roof for a UV protectant anymore. That was kind of a pain, doing that twice a year, cleaning twice a year, and then treating twice a year. Listen, I got better things to do. But you should still be going up there and inspecting for any damages. You never know, you rub against a branch or something falls just right, pokes a hole. You don't know. It doesn't take long for that water to do damage beneath the surface of either the rubber roof or even this roofing system. If there's a hole and water's getting in there, you're going to have problems. One of the worst things that you can have is a delamination in the rubber roof. Now, when they lay out the resin, the very first, we'll call it a primer or whatever, you can actually see little spots in the rubber roof where it didn't adhere to the plywood as good as you think it did. So this process kind of exposed the poor quality in the original build of the camper. So I'm happy. I'm actually tickled. Yeah, it's pricey. I could have bought the kit and did a lot of it myself, especially after watching the tech, but this guy was good. I don't really want to be doing that stuff these days, honestly. So it was worth it to me to pay the money to have this done. I already feel better. We didn't even have any rain, but I already feel better that this thing is waterproofed to such a higher level than it was prior to doing this installation. So having said that, I'll toss this video together. I hope you like it. And any questions, comments, throw them in the comment section. I'm going to be needing you guys to smash my subscribe button. I need some likes. I need to spread these videos. I want to grow my channel. Help a guy out, will you? But right now I'm really happy with this job. The technician was professional, a real good dude, family man. Got a big family. We talked a lot throughout the entire process, and I got a lot of respect for the company right now. If this is the kind of guy that they're hiring to do their work, you know what, that says a lot. And I made sure that when I talked to his bosses on the phone, that I let him have it on just how good I thought this guy was. So having said all that, I hope you enjoyed the video, or enjoyed a video. So I'm not sure if this is going to be beginning or end. I'm not sure. I'll throw it in there somewhere. Step one is giving that roof a thorough cleaning.
Just continue, because you got a bead going down the inside of the track here.
Oh yeah?
All the way down on the hard cap.
Oh, maybe that's just for the installation.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking it is. Runs from here. Well, looks like it wore out right here, but it goes up to here. From here to up. What's he have to do, like 50 years there?
Oh. That must be the south. It's the south and north difference here.
Right.
I like it. Were you able to look it up? I should send it to you.
Oh yeah, I'll find it. I told them about it. They might have.
I'd even before. Howdy folks, good morning. So we're on day 3 of our RV Armor install. We got everything done. Well, I'm saying he, Darren, who'll be here any minute now, he got as far as doing the second coat or base coat. All we got to do today is the final coat, and get it all done. That's it. It's looking good so far. The base coat, the gray. Looks good. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, watching the videos, hitting the like button. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that.